Hi guys, welcome to lesson 5-1, part 2. I can convert metric units of measure. Nala's television is 160 centimeters wide. How many millimeters wide is the television? So first I'm going to circle the numbers. Okay, I'm going to underline the question. Going to box important information. So I see millimeters, and I think that's going to be important. Okay, now I'm going to evaluate. So Nala's television, I know that her TV is about 160 centimeters wide. But the question asks how many millimeters. So I'm going to think about what I know about millimeters and centimeters. Well, I know millimeters. 10 millimeters are in 1 centimeter. So for every 1 centimeter wide, there's going to be 10 little tiny millimeters. So I'm going to multiply. So let's see. We have 160 centimeters, 10 millimeters in each centimeter. So if I multiply that, 160 times 10, I'm going to get 1,600 millimeters. All right, so this leads me to our next problem. So in this problem, we have 6 meters, M stands for meter, equals how many centimeters? Well, the first step is to write down what you know. So I know that there are 100 centimeters in just 1 meter. So if I have 6 meters, that means each meter has 100 centimeters. But I have 6 of those. So I'm going to multiply. I'm going to take 6 times 100 to get 600 centimeters. So if I have 6 meters, I would have 600 centimeters. Okay, let's take a look at this one. Now I'm talking about kilometers. So we want to know 8 kilometers is how many meters? So I'm going to start by writing down what I know. Well, I know 1 kilometer is 1,000 meters. So if I have 8 kilometers, I'm going to multiply. 8 kilometers, and each kilometer is 1,000 meters. 8 times 1,000 is 8,000. So 8 kilometers would be 8,000 meters. So this diagram is explaining what is happening. So if we start with our base unit of meter, we are just multiplying by 10 as we go through. So if I start over with millimeters, a centimeter is 10 times as big as a millimeter. And a decimeter is 10 times as big as a centimeter. a meter is 10 times as big as a decimeter. And then we have a decameter. A decameter is 10 times as big as a meter, which then goes to a hectometer, which is 10 times as big as a decameter. And a kilometer is 10 times as big as a hectometer. So we can see this way, everything is 10 times bigger than a meter. And this way, everything is 10 times smaller. Today, you fabulous fourth graders learned how to convert metric units of measurement.